Hi guys, Mystic Mars here with your weekly Oracle forecast for April 4th through April 10th, 2016. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull an animal card first this time. Last week, if you remember, we had hummingbird flying around with us. We're getting a lot of bird ones lately, so let's see which animal is walking with us in this new month of April. Yep, there we go, another bird. We have raven this week. So raven is magic, basically. There may be a tendency this week to maybe fear the magic that's happening around you and the mystery. But this medicine flies with you and helps you have the courage to face those things. You might be afraid of the dark side because you're afraid of exploring your own dark side or demons. Well, this energy will really help you fly with you and give you the strength to face these things. This is about bringing things to light. What I really liked about this card too, once I read the description, is the color of raven. Raven is the void. This is where potential happens, in the void. And also, the blue-black of raven contains an iridescence that speaks of the magic of darkness and a changeability of form and shape that brings an awakening in the process. I love that iridescent part. So yeah, this is really where your potentiality is, and you do have to do some digging and exploration, maybe in sides of yourself that you don't really want to see yet. But it is going to be necessary that this week it's going to come up for you. This energy is also really great for healing circles. Sometimes I bring this card out when I hold my weekly healing circle to kind of, I sometimes imagine that the healing is being given to the recipient on the wings of raven. So it really is a strong card. It doesn't have to be scary or demonic or dark. It's what you do with it. So this may also be a time to not explain things away, like, oh, that wasn't a synchronicity, that was just a coincidence. Be looking for these signs and trust the magic and recognize and acknowledge that magic happens. Okay, so let's see what we have as far as our Avalon deck goes. Let's see what kind of energy is assisting Raven. Okay, so this is gorgeous. We have the water fairy. So the water fairy is feelings and emotions. When the water fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings, you are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. The water fairy also tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity. Be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy, for the water fairy swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The water fairy knows the power of emotions, so when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The water fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. So this paired up with Raven. Notice the themes of fluidity, flying, water. It is partially a go with the flow atmosphere this week, but also, again, reflection. So this pairs with Raven very nicely because Raven is there, like I said, to assist you with digging deeper and exploring perhaps your darker sides or your demons. Yeah, I really love the fairy cards in this deck. They're just gorgeous. I really like too to remember that you are not your feelings, you are the one experiencing them. So when you see it like that, it really allows you to go with the flow because you know that the next feeling is going to come. You know that you're not going to be stuck in any one situation or emotion. You know that if you go with the flow and lose the rigidity, that's part of this too, losing the rigidity. then that's the way it goes. And sometimes usually not for these types of readings, but I feel called to do this, I look at the bottom of the deck to see if there's a supplementary card. And I feel like this one applies, so I did want to mention it. So at the bottom we have the Novice. The Novice is about beginning, innocence, new skills. This is like the card that tells you to stop, listen, and learn. You don't know everything. There's always something to learn. And so approach something, approach things this week with an air of curiosity, seeing yourself as a beginner. This also goes very well with the Water Fairy card, because it allows you to be more fluid in your beliefs and open and accepting of new beliefs. So I really wanted to mention that because I really feel it paired up well with the Water Fairy. So yeah, this should be a week of exploration. I do feel like it's a light energy too. I don't feel like this is so super heavy, even though Raven can be very dark. I feel like just go with the flow when you're doing your exploring. Open yourself up to new situations, new opportunities, and yeah, enjoy the magic this week. Thanks for watching.